If God gave us the gift of creating our own reality, what is it then that's keeping us from creating the life of our dreams? Well, we're going to talk about that today. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness in San Diego, California, where we help you level up and become the best and highest version of yourself. Welcome back, guys. Sunday morning. Good to be back with you. I want to talk about my favorite subject, and I think it's yours too, creation, because that's why we're here. We're here to create our own realities. We're here to expand, create in every moment. So I want to talk about this idea of miracles and creation. And it always, someone might say, well, it requires faith and suspension of disbelief. And what I say is that, and I think what we talked about in a previous video, referring to Neville Goddard, is that faith is the evidence. It's the evidence of the things unseen. You don't get faith, and it's not about having faith. It's about being faith, right? Already know, it's a knowing, right? It's beyond faith in some ways. And if you're asked to suspend disbelief, that means you have disbelief. So it's impossible to believe when you disbelieve, right? We've talked about this a little bit. So what do you got to do? You got to acquire the knowing. You've got to acquire the knowing that you are the miracle maker. Yeah, you create the miracles. It's not this man Jesus that lived 2,000 years ago. It's the Jesus in you. It's the divinity in you. It's God inside you. Right? Jesus is inside you. We were made in God's image. And therefore, we were given this gift to make miracles. We were given this gift to create our own reality. So I wanted to go over this in terms of cause and effect, because we've touched on this before. The universe, the world, the universal laws, the metaphysical world works on this ultimate law of cause and effect, right? You experience what you cause. And you are the ultimate causer. You are the ultimate creator of your own reality. This is what I want to get at. So what happens? What are we doing when we're keeping ourselves away from the desires, when we're getting things we don't want, when we're not really attracting the things that we want out of life? Well, your life, your experiences are the effect of where you choose to focus your attention. So this is key. And we've talked about this, but today we're going to talk about it like we've never talked about it before. Just a new angle on it. So this is key. The effect, we're responding, get this, to our own effects. Yes, and then we're causing, by those thoughts and emotions that we feel, looking at the effects of our life, the people around us, the circumstances, the events. Then we again send out that frequency, we send out that signature that we're not happy with it. And then now we're the ultimate causer, we're causing more effects in our life. This is the vicious circle I talked about yesterday, but I wanted to talk about it more in this idea that you are the ultimate miracle worker. You are the ultimate causer. Abraham Hicks, that spiritual teacher that channels those teachers, Abraham, from the unseen, from the alternative space, from the field of infinite potential, always says, it's like going into a buffet, and I think I've used this example, and focusing on the food that you don't like, right? Oh, I don't like this, I don't like this. Instead of that, go in and focus your attention on what you do like. You don't have to look at the stuff you don't like, guys, right? You've got an infinite, the universe or the divinity, the quantum field, that God consciousness is an infinite warehouse of everything there ever is, was, or ever be. You get to choose from that. So you get to choose. And how do you choose from that? How do you place your order? By what you focus your attention on. Yeah. What you choose, what you intend with your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So what do you got to do? It's almost an unlearning of who you thought you were, right? We thought we were the effects of some unknown cause, some cause outside of ourselves. Maybe it's a God outside of ourselves, right? That, it's fate, God's will be done. God's will is your will, right? So when people say, let God's will be done, God's will is your will. It's the God inside you. That's what's meant by that, right? God would never go against your choice or your will because the divinity is inside you. God lets you choose. That's his gift to you. The power of choice, the power to create. So, and so it's unlearning, it's an unlearning, it's an undoing. This is what it talks about. This is really the Course in Miracles, which I presented a few videos ago. We'll talk more about the Course in Miracles. Course in Miracles is really about undoing. It's an unraveling. It's a clearing of the dust or that's over this masterpiece, which is you. We've covered up our love, our light, with stuff. And when I mean stuff, I mean these false beliefs, these bogus beliefs, these bogus emotions that are not real. They feel real, but you created them. You're the ultimate causer. So they can disappear like that, right? Because what's real is the love that's covered up. That's underneath everything. Love is underneath everything. So it's really remembering. It's a remembering. Because you're already there. It's remembering who you really are. Yeah. Just know, guys, you always and only experience the effect of your own choices. You're the ultimate causer. So you can look on the outside. You could say, oh, this person did this to me. My boss wasn't good to me. My parents raised me incorrectly. I come from a poor family. I come from a rich family. Whatever it is, those are circumstances that you attracted. Yeah, and that you created in your life. You could say, yeah, but I was born into that. Well, there is these soul choices that we make before we come here, but I don't want to get into that. I want to get into what we want to focus on here and now, in this physical reality where we are, and what can we do now. And this is what you can do now, guys. You always and only experience the effects of your own choices. You are the ultimate causer. So as opposed to looking, and we talked about this also, as opposed to looking at your reflection in the mirror and trying to change your reflection, change the image behind it, right? The image that's in the metaphysical world with your thoughts and feelings. That's where change is made. It is definitely, the kingdom of heaven is definitely within. They don't just say that for nothing, right? We keep thinking the kingdom of heaven's up there or outside of us. No, kingdom of heaven is right here, right now within you. You get to create heaven or hell. And how do you do that? You create heaven and hell with the choices you make because you're the ultimate causer. So you can create hell by looking at effects. And even looking at effects around you, what other people are doing, right? And look at the world around you, other life layers that intersect with your life layer. And you can choose to react to those. Or put your attention on the loving things. Put your attention on the goodness, on the joy. So guys, it's up to you. That's how you create your own reality. It's that decision. It's the ultimate decision, right? In the end, negativity is the ultimate cause of all our problems and all our obstacles, right? It's our reaction, our relationship to the people, places, and things around us. This sort of ties in and threads everything that we've been talking about the last couple days. You are the miracle maker. You are the ultimate causer. So, Abraham Hicks would say that there's good news and bad news. The good news is you create your own reality. The bad news is you create your own reality. Whether it's good or bad to you depends on what you're creating. Yes? And remember, you're pulling, if you keep focusing on that reflection or physical reality, because the reflection is what is physically already manifested, then you're going to react to it. Even if you have good reactions, that's okay, but why not focus on creating new stuff? Even if the effect is good, great, have a great reaction to it. But now focus on creating something else. Focus on the new, right? I think I quoted the Transurfing Reality, Vadim, had said that, we in this physical reality, And if we're just focused here, if our attention's just here and not reaching into that metaphysical realm, into that God consciousness, that the best we could do is create a new house from old bricks, right? The old bricks is our current perceptions, our current beliefs about things, the reality around us, right? Every moment is your chance to suspend disbelief, I guess, if you want to call it that. Again, you can't really, either you believe or you don't. And so you got to get there through a knowing, through a feeling, through knowing that you already are it. Yeah, you already are that. So you are the miracle maker. You're your ultimate causer. So today, guys, I want to leave you with that start causing your effects. Yeah, causing your effects with high level emotions of love and gratitude and appreciation. If you just do that, if you set a atmosphere of love, of appreciation, of gratitude, that atmosphere, if you set that as your default atmosphere, love as your default choice, wow. Even without deliberately choosing exactly what you want, you're just going to have a lot of love, appreciation, and things to be grateful for around you. That's all you got to do. Just turn in the direction of love, gratitude, and appreciation. Just get the boat pointed towards that, right? Yeah, in skiing, it's get the tips up, right? In snowboarding, the idea is to lean into it. Lean into love. Lean into gratitude. Lean into appreciation, because you are the miracle maker. You are the ultimate causer of all effects. Yes, God is the creator, that divine energy, but you are part of that. That's why you're here. We're God. God became us so we could become God. We're here to become God. We're here to create our own reality. We're here to use it, and we're here to have fun with it. Right, guys? We take these creations much too seriously. Right? Because all of this is gone when we make our transition back into that divine consciousness, back into that pure love. Right? We're here to, if you miscreate, love it. If you create something great, love it. Because it's you creating, either way. Right? And if you love your creation that you didn't intend to make, that will set you up for the next creation. We've talked about this. Right? The events themselves are not connected, but your thoughts and feelings towards your relationship to what you're creating creates your next event. Okay, guys? Just a little bit more. I wanted to go at this angle today on it as the miracle maker. I wanted to go on as the ultimate causer of effects. Yeah, I don't think we've ever talked about it like this before. Well, we'll do more. Guys, that's it for now. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful Studio of Higher Consciousness in San Diego, California, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to hit the subscription button. It's me with a caricature. Hit the like button, because that's how we get our message out, and the notification button so you never miss a Be Something Wonderful video. More to come, guys. Talk to you soon. This is Tom with Be Something Wonderful. Thanks.